Doki Doki Literature Club kind of flew under the radar for me back in 2017. I had heard about the game, but I had no idea what anime was until like 2020 lockdown, and I was more into games like Mario at the time anyway. And I didn't think too much about it. Until I did. I remembered the game about a week ago and decided to jump in with no spoilers, and I am so glad I did. I didn't know this until recently, but Doki Doki actually got re-released in 2021 with achievements and extra side stories called Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. However, if you don't care about that kind of stuff, the original game is on Steam for a whopping total of $0, so I would highly recommend playing through the game if you haven't done so already, then coming back to this video. Have you played through it yet? Good. If not, it's fine I guess, but I will spoil almost everything in the main story. Also, because I went in with no spoilers, I did not look at any of these secret achievements, so whenever I got one during the first playthrough, it was almost always a surprise. With 19 achievements to collect, let's get started. We boot up the game and right off the bat get a good vibe. We are greeted by a girl named Sayori who has been with our character as a neighbor and good friend since they were children. She says she's worried about us and wants us to join a club, the Literature Club, because she is the vice president. We say, fine, and join her in going to check it out. It is here where we meet the lovely cast of characters for this game. First is Yuri, then Natsuki, then finally, Monika. I know who you are.
I know what you are!
They greet us, Natsuki shares some cupcakes with us, Yuri makes us tea, and the MC says, I read a horror book once. They all come up with the idea to write and share poems the next time we meet. MC says that they never said they would join. I say, bro, you're fumbling the bag. No, you're fumbling the bag. Then our MC agrees to join the club. Yeah, we're not fumbling the bag. And we go home to write a poem. After thinking way too hard about it, we get Doki Doki Poetry Slam because we took such a long time. Good start, I guess. On day 2, we get the first CG of the game, share our poems, and make our way home once again with Sayori. And as Past Me put it, I hope nothing bad happens to them. On day 3, we read a book with Yuri, shared poems once again, but get something peculiar today from Monika. 2 things, actually. Oh, whoa. Save me. Load me. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens... What? I hope that doesn't happen again. Monika mentions a festival coming up and we are faced with our first difficult decision. Then we get a clue as to what this game is about. I exited out of DDLC expecting to go back to Steam, but it boots me to a desktop. This probably won't be important later. After booting the game back up, we show our poem to Sayori and she's crying? What did I do wrong? I decided to help Yuri with the festival decorations over the weekend, and next thing you know, it's already the weekend. Man, this game is so wholesome. MC makes sure Sayori is okay because he hasn't seen her in a while. We learn that despite appearances, she actually has depression and has been suffering from it for quite a while. We give her a hug, but make sure not to keep Yuri waiting. We make sure Yuri feels welcome, and back to Sayori. Of course we tell her we love her because she's adorable. We tell her everything will be fine, because it will. Everything will be fine. The day of the festival arrives, but something's off. Let's take a look at what Sayori wrote for her poem. What on earth is that? Get out of my head. We need to wake up Sayori right now. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so scared right now. Oh my... What the hell? Holy sh... What the hell? That's what... Listen, I don't usually get scared easily. Not things like jump scares, which I'm naturally very reactive to. I mean real fear. It generally takes a lot for me to actually get scared and have a genuine impact on my day. So even if you asked, I would not be able to tell you how a seemingly innocent dating simulator scared the absolute shit out of me. Well, there's our second achievement. We boot up the game and right off the bat get a good vibe. We're greeted by a girl named Monika who was in our class last year, but we didn't talk to her that often. She says she wants us to join a club, the literature club, because she is the president. We agreed and joined her in going to check it out. It is here where we meet the lovely cast of characters for this game. First is Yuri, then Natsuki. They greet us, Natsuki shares some cupcakes with us, and Yuri makes us tea. They all come up with the idea to write and share poems the next time we meet. And we go home to write a poem. No, I shouldn't have read it. Read a book with Yuri, share poems, go home. Yuri. What the hell? Go home, write another poem, share some time with Yuri, talk to Monika, share poems. Monika is listening. Just Monika. 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 She's sentient. She knows it's a game. She killed everyone to get her happy ending. Why don't we write a poem to celebrate? After all, not all good times must come to an end. Just us forever. She's crazy! Never mind, she's got a heart. Still crazy though. Monika resets the game to be without her, for the greater good. Now with Sayori back as the class president, everything should be fine. No. What's up? I won't let you hurt him. Monika back, never doubted you for a second. Wait, goodbye literature club? That's it. If you try and reboot the game, this is the only screen you can go to. Luckily, you can do a factory reset and keep going. However, my thoughts at this time were very clear. That was the weirdest 3.5 hours of my entire life. But Amber, the game doesn't have an Act 4. Shut up, because it's now time to get the rest of the achievements in the game. However, I still want to look at the secret achievements only one at a time because that's how I feel this game should be played. We get error for setting a wallpaper on the in-game desktop. We get any % world record attempts for writing a poem in 20 seconds or less. Also, just a side note, I love some of these achievement names. We get no by not exiting the game. Then perfect Sayori, perfect Natsuki, and perfect Yuri for writing a perfect poem for each of those characters. Then we get She'll Never Be Real for listening to Monika talk a lot during Act 3. Then we get Two stocked is crazy, dude. Oh my gosh. Good feature is obtained by drawing boxes on the desktop. Buy My Mixtape is for listening to music for 20 real-life minutes on the desktop. Stonks is for accessing the project plan file at exactly 2:40 AM or PM. Luckily, you can just change the time on your real-life desktop. Now, Dan Says Hi is actually a little complicated because you have to get the good ending by saving and reloading a bunch of times to get events with each of the girls, and I've already spoiled enough in this video, so I'm not going to say what happens, but just trust me, it's a pretty good ending. Anyway, we eventually get Dan Says Hi with the note I think everyone should read at least once in their life. To get friendship in literature, we have to play through all the side stories, which are all nice little bite-sized bits of, well, friendship in literature. I won't spoil anything though, apart from this little image. Pretty adorable. Last is a breakthrough where you have to collect everything in the game. This is done by doing a few random tasks to get images and stuff like that. There are some neat things here, a few secrets, and a little ending that brought back the horror from this game, which I will again not spoil. And I gotta say, after all that, this game is really good, man. Please play through it if you haven't already. Now, I think there is only one way to wrap up a game like this. Take it away, Monika.
Sign.